This video will take you through parts of the Garlic Mustard Project protocol that might not be immediately clear. We will show you what will be in your kits, how to gather your soil and plant material samples, how to make your extracts, and how to build the filter paper cone. We will not show you how to measure dirt, plant the seeds, or measure your plants, but if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.
Hi, I'm Rick.
I'm Sue.
Thank you again for agreeing to participate in our garlic mustard research project. Sue and I are out here at the Vermilion River Observatory today. This is a forest that's never been invaded by garlic mustard, and we're collecting soil for you guys to use as a control to which to compare the soils that you'll collect in your garlic mustard invaded sites. Trying to stick to the top 10 centimeters or so. That's where most of your microbial community lives.
Hi, Sue again. And look, we're going to go through our boxes. Mine has arrived and I'm pretty excited. We're going to be sending the boxes out on a Monday. They'll come UPS. Make sure you let your school office know that you're going to be looking for a big box so that they don't wonder who that box is for. It'll have your name on it, and it should arrive on probably a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It'll come by UPS ground. Let's open it up and see what's in here. I've already taken the packing peanuts out just because otherwise it'd be a big mess. The first thing you're going to notice is there's going to be a kit list. And let's go through the kit list to see what we have. The other thing, the protocols for the project, just in case you've lost yours and you want to make sure you know what you're doing. Let's go through our list. We're going to have 10 Ziploc bags. We're going to have 2 bamboo poles or stakes, 4 pipettes, a Sharpie, some time tape or writing on tape, and also a 500 milliliter plastic beaker. Here's your seeds, a ruler, your 36 rocket pots, which will be packed within each other, and their 2 trays, your graduated cylinder, funnel, purified water, filter paper, 6 little plastic cups, 20 petri dishes, a big bag of soil, control soil, and 6 bottles, 4 which will be empty, and 2 which will have your solutions. One has the standard garlic mustard leaf solution, 100 milliliters. The other has 100 milliliters of the standard garlic mustard root solution. Well, I think that was everything in my box. Now, let's get started.
Hi, Rick again. We've moved on now to a place that has been invaded by garlic mustard, so we can collect some plant tissue for the use in your other experiment you're going to do. Real simply, once you find some big healthy garlic mustard plants, we're out a little early in the season, so these haven't started flowering yet. But simply find your plant. Try to dig about 4 or 5 inches below it. Pop it out so you get enough of its root system. And grab it by its stem there. Just shake off as much of the dirt as you can. There you go. Keep them in plastic bags until you're ready to use them to prevent them from drying out. Okay, so you guys will also need to collect soil from underneath garlic mustard plants. And that's real easy. Once you've found yourself a patch with several garlic mustard plants nearby. Just stick your shovel in and try and get the top 5 or 6 inches of dirt. You want to do this from multiple places around your forest, so don't fill up your bag all in the one first spot. So you always want to make sure you label the bags of soil you collected, marking particularly which ones came from underneath garlic mustard, and which soil came from away from garlic mustard. Okay, so the next step is to weigh out 1 gram of garlic mustard tissue, and we're going to do 1 gram of root tissue, and then separately 1 gram of leaf tissue. So I've got my scale ready here. Scrap some of the garlic mustard that you collected from the field, and separate the leaves from the roots with a pair of scissors. Start tearing off pieces of root and adding it to your scale until you get to 1 gram. Remember to try and use more than one tissue from more than one plant. And with the roots, focus on the smaller secondary roots rather than the big heavy taproot, because it's going to have higher concentrations of the chemicals we're interested in. There's 1 gram of root. Side. Now I'm going to weigh out 1 gram of leaves. And again, just try and remember to grab leaves from more than one plant. One gram of leaf tissue. Now that we've measured out our 1 gram of root and 1 gram of leaf tissue, we're ready to make our extracts. So you'll need your empty plastic bottles, your graduated cylinder, funnel, and the bottle of purified water. So first we're going to measure out 100 milliliters of water for each of the 2 empty bottles. There's 100 milliliters in this bottle. And we'll do that again. Alright, now we're going to take your root tissue first. Grab the little bits of root, and we want to cut them up into small sections. So cut them up into sections 1 centimeter or less in length. We're doing this to increase the surface area that's interacting with the water, and that'll make the extraction of the chemicals more efficient. Alright, got my little root segments now. Use the funnel again to get them in your bottle. Tap down to get them all in there. you go. Give this a swirl, and you can just set it aside and let it sit for at least 1 hour up to overnight. Alright, and we'll do the same with the leaf tissue. Then you want to grab your leaves, cut them up into little pieces, and get them in there. That step's complete.
Now that you've unpacked all your supplies and you're ready to start, I wanted to demonstrate one item of the project that might be a little bit difficult or you might not understand, and that's making a filter paper cone for the bottom of each pot. These are your pots, and if you notice, they could be stuck together, so make sure you pull them all apart and that you have the right number of pots. What we're going to do next is make our filter paper cone. Take a piece of your filter paper, fold it in half, and fold it in half again. So now it's like you have sort of the 4 little cones, and in the directions we tell you how to do this. Take one piece of the filter paper now, like this, so it's just a single sheet, and you've got the 3 over here. Take your pot, and this is where your bamboo stick comes in. You put your filter paper cone in your pot, you take your bamboo stick, and you push the cone to the bottom of your pot. The purpose of this is just to keep the soil from coming out of the pot's holes. It doesn't have to go all the way, but there you have it. Cone inside the pot, and hopefully the soil won't all go over your desk. Oh, one added thing, we didn't supply you with any trays, so you might want to put some type of tray or paper towels underneath your pot so that when you water them, the surface doesn't get all wet as well. Good luck!
Thanks for your participation in our project. Remember, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Happy planting!